All right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to a signing edition of Inclusion Matters podcast with Inclusion Pro Wrestling. Tonight, it is an honor to have a second-generation wrestler. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a second-generation wrestler. This is the son of Playboy Buddy Rose, the nephew of the Tazmaster, Kevin Sullivan. This is Mr. Buddy Highway.
Yes, sir. Honored to be on here, man. Appreciate you guys. How you guys all doing today?
We're doing pretty good, actually.
Awesome, man. That's awesome.
Yeah. So we would be remiss not having a second-generation wrestler who's actually wrestled in our ring be a signee to Inclusion Pro Wrestling.
Yes, honored. Actually, I am so honored, bro. I appreciate that. Thank you for reaching out and making this possible.
So we would be further remiss if we didn't actually announce a little bit more about what's going to happen in November. And this is for our sponsor. Nathan, do you want to plug the sponsor real quick before I get into the rest of the show?
Yes, it's American Family Insurance. And the agent's name is Kevin Wasson. So go to him for all your insurance needs.
Okay. So, Kevin, this podcast is for you, brother. We understood you were a big fan of Buddy Rose. Well,
Who is it?
We would love to have you come on and sponsor not just Buddy Highway's 2 matches. That's right. You wanted 1 match. I'm going to give you both of his matches. Those are Kevin Watson and American Family Insurance's matches. Both of those. I'm going to do this one better. Kevin, if you'd like to sponsor our Hall of Fame dinner. Why would you like to sponsor the Hall of Fame dinner? Well, let me tell you, sir, because not only are we inducting Mr. T-Rex over there and Lone Star, who was gracious to give us this wrestling ring. Without Lone Star, Inclusion Pro Wrestling would not be here today. Okay, so you know those 2 inductees. Now, we're going to announce the rest of the Hall of Fame class.
Can I say something here real quick? Not to cut you off. Thank you.
Kool-Aid man.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you.
I could resist.
As from Inclusion Pro Wrestling's first Hall of Famer, I'm honored to come in the 2023 class of Hall of Fame, especially with Buddy Highway and Lone Star, and I will let you do the rest.
Okay, so now we're going to introduce the rest of the 2023 Hall of Fame. I'm hoping the person that is actually living with Kool-Aid Man isn't listening because I'm gonna do spoiler alert.
He said Kool-Aid Man. I love it.
Kool-Aid Man, really? Kool-Aid Man?
No, you're wrong. It's Kool-Aid Man meets Fluffy. So
yeah, that's right, and Fluffy. Okay, but anyways,
guys, you already know I'm on that blow-away diet, so we got to be cool with that.
so if this other person's listening,
love you too, brother.
Right.
So if this other person's listening, congratulations, Rex Michelson. You're going in to the Hall of Fame.
Good. That's a good move. Hey, that's the personification of Inclusion Pro Wrestling, by the way, Rex Michelson. I mean, overcome and adapt. That man has mental disabilities, and he's never let it stop him.
And I believe we're inducting Lone Star's wife, Dana, into the Hall of Fame as well.
Yeah.
Another great move.
A supporter from day one. Yep.
Okay. And now with the 2 newest, that's right, you only thought there was 1, but no, I'm going to give you 2. Now, actually 3, I'm sorry. There's 3 new ones. We're going to induct into the 2023 Inclusion Pro Wrestling Hall of Fame Buddy Highway's father, Playboy Buddy Rose. We're also going to induct his uncle, the Tazmaster, Kevin Sullivan, into the 2023 Hall of Fame.
That's a class.
And, ladies and gentlemen, our other Inclusion Matters Award recipient Hall of Fame is my brother, my co-owner, Mr. Nathan Noss.
Hey,
Coming into the 2023 Hall of Fame.
Damn, that's an honor to be in such a class with Buddy, with the Taskmaster, with
that's crazy.
everybody.
And Kevin, I hear you're such a fan of Buddy Rose's that we're going to make 3 plaques. That's right. We're going to make one for Buddy to take home and have with him. We're going to give you, Kevin, 2 plaques. One for your Longview office, one for your Chehalis office. And
Nice.
I bet you I can even talk to Mr. Highway and he'll autograph those bad boys for you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, you guaranteed. Guaranteed. I'll bring them. I'll bring the Sharpie, bro.
You don't want me to sign it. Look at that fucking hand. But hey,
So this is, and then Kevin, we're also going to throw in, for you being a sponsor, $500 worth of concessions comped by Inclusion Pro Wrestling.
Dang, bro, that's a lot
right.
of hot dogs, man. You better say
300
recipe.
300 in food, 200 in beverages on us.
Wow,
that's
Wow.
gonna
Don't
make
forget
me
about
look
the
forward.
tickets.
man.
Hey, Kevin, give it to your boy here. I can use a few.
And
No,
Kevin,
actually, you couldn't.
and Kevin, to sweeten to sweeten this pot, not only you and your wife are coming to this show on us, you can bring your entire staff if you wish.
Sweet.
We will put your name at the door, Kevin Watson, American Family Insurance, and if they are with you, there are guests VIP all night long. And just
Well, I got one point. You know what? I'm gonna do something, man. Okay. What's this guy's name?
Kevin Watson. I
Kevin
believe.
Wa-
Kevin Watson.
Kevin
Okay.
Wofford, yeah.
All right, Kevin Watson. Well, I got one for you right now, dude. So I'm gonna give you a little something special when I see you. Been sitting on it for a long time, but I think it's time. I'm gonna give you from my family a ring-worn pair of Buddy Rose tights. I have them right now in my room, and I will bring those for you to give to you. So there you go.
So, Mr. T-Rex, when you go over and talk to this man tomorrow, he's getting a pair of ring-worn tights from
Yeah.
Playboy Buddy Rose.
Yes.
Okay,
My last pair,
I will make sure he knows that. I will make sure he knows that.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure he'll appreciate that, being a super fan of Buddy Rose and a super fan of the that whole family. I'm pretty sure that's dubious. That's dubious, and I want to thank Mr. Buddy over here, Mr. Buddy Highway, for doing that. That is a cool gesture.
Yeah, for sure, man. Like I said, man, just trying to see people win, and I appreciate him stepping up to the plate. He was the first sponsor, right?
First major hook, yeah.
Yeah,
First major.
so
major
cool, man. That's what happens when you get a first major one, man. You get treated with that VIP treatment. So there you go, man.
Oh, and to anybody out there
That
wanting to
works.
sponsor, this is why we're sponsored. This is the other thing Kevin is going to get. He is willing to let us put a toy bin at his insurance place.
Beautiful.
And we also are doing a toy drive. So, Kevin, we
And that's
thank you for that.
Miners and all that stuff. Exactly. Yep.
We thank you from Inclusion Pro Wrestling from the bottom of our heart for that, because you're going to make Dornbeckers and Shriners' kids' day.
Man.
Yeah.
For sure.
And it gets better, Kevin, because not only with your VIP access, you get backstage access too. That's right. You can tour the backstage area, minus the locker rooms, because that is the wrestler sanctuary.
Kize Fize.
He speaks good French.
Yeah, exactly. Good Carney.
Sorry
bro.
about that. We're teaching him English still.
Kizarni, baby.
And I do believe that some of these wrestlers would even be willing to have a picture with you. In fact, I'm sure Buddy would even mind.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, I got to take a picture of him holding the tights up too. Definitely. Yeah,
So
he's
so
like that.
So this, Kevin, is what Inclusion Pro Wrestling can do for you. Now, sir, we appreciate your sponsorship, and we hope it's a long-standing partnership.
Absolutely.
So, Mr. Messiah, would you like to say anything?
Just to anybody that's willing to sponsor, let me give you a little. I gave this to Buddy earlier. Let me give you the mission statement from my perspective of what Inclusion Wrestling is all about. 20 years ago, I was told in a training school in Kelso that I couldn't get into a ring because, let's be real, wrestling's physical, right? I'm in a wheelchair. So the two don't really match up that well. So they made me a commentator and a booker, but it was kind of like, we'll give him something to do because, he's there, right? 20 years, it's taken me 20 years to prove them wrong. And that's what Inclusion Matters is going to do. If you have a disability, if you have anything going on and you want to live your wrestling dream, come join us. If 5 minutes down the line you decide it's not for you, fine, but you got to live your wrestling dream. If you hang for a while, fine, same thing. But nobody will ever turn you away, and nobody will ever tell anybody that's associated or belong or with Inclusion Pro Wrestling that they can never do anything.
Awesome.
Mr. T-Rex, do you have anything?
I'm still taken back about being in a class of 2023. It's such a good class. I'm still trying to process all the vegetation, as they say. Like honestly,
and that's great.
like honestly, what more can I say? I mean, that dude just pitched a vision that I'm hoping that like nobody ever like gets their dreams killed. That's what I'll say. Oh yeah, there you go. We're losing Dame, but hey.
Don't even talk to me about that.
What was I gonna say?
Oh, I know, right?
Caught me off record now. Caught me off record. Just in case you're watching too, Mr. Lillard. Please, I'm begging you one last time.
Man,
you can stay. You ain't got to go.
You got to go to Miami, bro.
Anyway.
Yes. Back to what we're doing.
Anyway, back to what we're doing, because this is a good moment for this company, and as the booker of this company, I'm glad that you guys inducted the members that you have into the Hall of Fame, because every one of them is worthy, including Nate up top. I'm not going to call him by his name tonight, because that's just one. I mean, Crippled Messiah. Okay, cool. But like tonight, you're Nathan Knox. You're not Crippled Messiah tonight. And I want to thank you up there, Mr. Heartbreaker, for having such a worthy Hall of Fame class. I'm honored. Thank you. It's my first. Won't be my last, but it's my first. And just make sure I'm not getting 3 plaques though. So Kevin's winning out. I'm getting a plaque, but hey, I mean it's gonna go up there on that wall next to my other plaque. But hey.
Oh yeah, definitely. I have a nice wall up there with a lot of 8x10s of all my classic guys, along with my
that thing up there.
4-time NWA title that I got from the NWA. So my plaque will be very beautiful next to that. I appreciate that.
So I do want to hit something though while we have Mr. Highway on the pod. Is if you guys don't mind, I would like to, as the booker, officially invite you now to the company and welcome aboard.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to that, man. November 25th, man. Is that what we're doing?
That's the plan.
Yeah.
3 p.m. and 7 p.m. for all you people up here in the Longview area. I mean, even if you want to come up from Portland, it's not that far of a drive.
Yeah.
Come on up, support some good pro wrestling, and we'll go from there. I'm going to leave it to you two gentlemen. I'm just going to sit here and listen. Still trying to get tears out of my eyes, man.
Well, as we were saying, Hall of Fame dinner probably Friday night. We will have we'll have more information on that. But because it's such a noteworthy Hall of Fame class, I'm going to set the ticket price right now, $60 a head.
That's cool.
Ooh, yeah, boy.
That's gonna be some good food.
All right.
Of that $60 a head, the wrestlers will get a portion because I am an owner that does not believe in taking anything from these hardworking men and women that deserve this. And that's another thing our company. That's another thing our company won't do. All the wrestlers who have merchandise out there, 100% of your merchandise sales is yours.
Appreciate that.
We will not take 30% from you. We are not the big companies. We are not a company that is out to make every little penny off of our workers. That is not what Inclusion Pro Wrestling is. No, not at all. You guys work your asses off to do the craft that you guys do. You deserve every penny you can. Again, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to sponsor a wrestler. That's right. We're going to have, when we get our card, we're going to be able to have you, the fans, sponsor a wrestler. Again, wrestlers get a half of that sponsorship. So every person that sponsors a wrestler, that wrestler will get 25% of, actually 50% of that sponsorship. 50% for the company, 50% for the wrestler. That's right.
Yep.
Damn, let the bidding war start now then.
Yeah, so these are our visions, Yes, Nathan and I grew up wrestling fans. Yes, we are owners that are known in the world as marks. But you know what? God damn it, we're not smart marks. We may be marks, but we're not smart.
Amen.
We know what the hell we're doing. That's right. So maybe the upper companies should take a page out of what Inclusion Pro Wrestling is doing and pay their talent wisely. Maybe they wouldn't lose their talent if they paid them properly and gave them their T-shirt sales, which they so justly deserve.
No hot dogs and handshakes here.
Rest in peace, Sandy.
Yeah,
exactly. Rest in peace, brother.
I wasn't planning on going on a tirade, but I've been worked up all day long, and so I need to get some shit out.
Let it go, man.
So no, our little company is going to be all about our workers, all about our refs, all about our bookers, all about our talent. That's right. We don't take a dime until everybody is paid in the company. And then we won't even take a dime after that because we're going to turn all that around and do another show and another show and another show. Because as promoters, our job is to entertain our fan base and to keep our workers happy. So why should we take any bit of that for ourselves for profit for a while? Let the workers work. Let the fans have fun. Let us entertain you. Won't say it's sports entertainment. Won't say it's wrestling. We're just going to entertain you.
Very much.
Later on down the road, when we get like an outdoor venue, we may go a little bit above the PG label. A little bit. But until then, until we have the fairgrounds outside, we're going to give it, a nice, warm family environment. It doesn't have to be family friendly. It's just going to be a family environment. Our wrestlers will come out at intermission, mingle. Hopefully, even the bad guys will come out and mingle with the crowds. They might
yell at you a couple of times, but
we know they're bad guys, right? But still, our vision is our wrestlers, our company is all about inclusion. They will include each and every one of you. If you're disabled, you know what? Damn it! If you're disabled and you can't meet, and you've been told no, or you've been bullied around, we've got people in this company that can talk to you and tell you that you're worth it. Every one of these three, or all four of us probably have been bullied at one time in our lives. And, look at these guys now.
All through school, man. I totally understand.
I was told for 18 years in this business I wouldn't make it.
I mean, case in point, the two gentlemen at the bottom, 23, 24 years experience between them. I mean, or damn near 80 years experience between both of them.
Yeah, exactly. That's crazy.
One of them one of them just called it a career, 15,000 matches as a referee. Ladies and gentlemen, when he was told he was never going to be able to ref. He was told he was never going to be able to wrestle. 15,000 matches.
Later.
You know.
And some big matches too. Like, you know,
everybody. That's
like
right.
Reffing the NWA title matches with me and stuff like that. Like, those are some big names. So that's big, yeah.
You know,
Kevin, you know, Honky Tonk Man, you know, when Jeff Cobb came out, like all that stuff, man. That's cool.
Jeff Cobb, I left him too. Yep.
Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. When Chaz would come out, Marty Jannetty, all them people, it was always T-Rex, man.
Yeah.
But I'm a man that's ref legends.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of them, bro, because you're always the go-to. And that's why if you're the go-to ref for big names like that, you must be doing something right?
Yeah.
Now I want to introduce my buddy over here that just gave me such a good pop over here, Mr. Buddy Highway. Let's talk about a man that's won numerous world titles. We just signed him to Inclusion Pro Wrestling. So let me ask you your thoughts, man, on Inclusion Pro Wrestling. Let me ask you: you think you can hang and try to get one last, as they say, chip before you go, or?
Yeah, 100%, bro. I'm waiting to see, you know, what Inclusion has to offer. I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. I'm liking how you guys are taking care of the, you know, the workers, the people in the business, not being about yourself, being greedy, just making your own little buck, you know, making sure that you guys look good walking out, you know, it's like walking in shit and, you know, walking out clean, you know what I mean? You know, you guys ain't doing that. You know, you're making it so we're all walking in shit and we're all walking out clean.
That's straight.
So I appreciate that. I'm looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to just entertaining the fans and being there, man. Like I said, and just everybody winning, having the first good show to the point that they want us to come back sooner than later. So that's the goal.
Yes.
Very much so.
So Calais County Exposition Center, November 25th, weekend after Thanksgiving. That's right. Saturday after Thanksgiving. Inclusion Pro Wrestling, the launch. We're calling it the Cowlitz River Rumble, and it's a toy drive for our local children's hospitals. There's 3 of them in the area. There's Randall's, there's Shriners, and there's Dornbecker's Children's Hospital.
Nice.
So we're going to try to get enough toys to take to all 3 of those hospitals for the children during the holiday season. And, you know, hopefully we'll have some sponsors go with us. Hopefully we'll get some of the big wrestlers to come out and hand out those toys and shake hands with the kids and the families that are there. You know, that's our vision of this toy drive. And then here in a few more months, probably later on this summer, we're going to have a benefit show for another cause that's near and dear to the co-owners in my heart, the Special Olympics of Washington State. That's right.
Yeah. Yep. Sweet.
Because we haven't been able to have state games the last several years, and they say it's because they said it's because of funding. Well, we want to be able to fund their state games for the next several years.
Yeah, because we have it in Oregon. I keep up on it every year. So yeah.
So that those are our 2 big benefit shows that we're thinking about having. But we plan on running at least 1 show every other month. If we get enough money, we'll run monthly. If we can get enough money, enough talent. But from what I understand from our booker, we should have enough talent now to run probably a show a month if we want to. So more on that to come. More talent to be signed. Let's see here. But before we launch, you know, we got to plug Miss Yvonne Seaver in CPW and her show in September. You know, again, I believe Mr. Highway is going to be on that show.
Yeah, wrestling Goblin. Yes.
Wrestling the Goblin. That's right.
Yes.
And I'll be reffing some grappling.
Nice.
But Mr. Goblin, sir, we've got to make it right to you. You've got to come on the podcast and let us interview you the correct way. The real Goblin.
I talked to him today, and he's excited. Yeah.
So again, you know, as we're closing out here, Kevin Wasson, you've got a lot of stuff coming from Inclusion Pro Wrestling to thank you for being our big sponsor. And again, thank you to Buddy for giving some of his family's heirlooms away to our sponsor. That in itself is huge.
Yes, I will make sure of that. Yep. Awesome.
You know, Mr. Messiah, I didn't mean to make you cry, but damn it, you deserve to be in the Hall of Fame too.
It's all right. I've been crying a lot since we started this thing.
I'll give Mr. Messiah some underwear. I ain't got no tights, but he might get some underwear.
Nope. I don't need your underwear, thank you. There's a lot of things in this world I want. T-Rex's underwear ain't one of them.
T-Rex's underwear.
No, man. Maybe I give you one of my black and whites though. Maybe. I have several.
Yes.
But I do want to say one more thing. In the spirit of inclusion, for some of our future shows, if there's a promotion out there that wants to partner with us, maybe do a joint show. In the spirit of inclusion, let us know. Get in touch with the Heartbreaker. Get in touch with myself. Get in touch with T-Rex. Get in touch with I'm sure we can make something happen, right, gentlemen?
I'm sure we can.
Sounds good.
But, you know, for right now, we want to welcome Buddy to the Inclusion Pro Wrestling's family.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
We want to welcome Kevin Watson to the Inclusion Pro Wrestling family as a sponsor. And hopefully, Mr. Watson, you'll see this, or you'll get to hear everything that we're offering you. And we have a huge partnership and friendship moving forward.
Sounds exciting.
So,
hey, maybe one of us will stop in your local branch when we're in town.
All right. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and end this special edition. And again, we're going to thank Buddy again for being part of Inclusion Pro Wrestling.
Thank you.
We will see you guys tomorrow night.
Yep.